Hi everyone, welcome to my series Finesse and Flair. Define success by your own terms, achieve it by your own rules, and build a life you're proud to live. Today, my special guest is someone who lives by this quote every day. She's strong, she's prosperous, she's flourishing, and she's unstoppable. An MBA postgraduate in events management, postgraduate in Asia Pacific marketing, certified integrated digital marketer, and awarded as certified professional marketer. Brandwalk Limited commenced in 2013 after all her experience and knowledge. It's an elite and innovative agency founded in Singapore and continued to spread her wings in London in 2017. Winner of Mrs. Global India Expat in 2015 Singapore. Currently, she is a pageant coach and mentor and is the founder and director of Mrs. India UK. Please welcome the supremely talented, my very dear friend, Aditi Gupta. Welcome, Aditi.
Hello, hi everyone. Thank you so much, Bia, for the wonderful and overwhelming introduction. I'm so, I mean, it's so odd for me to actually hear all this because you've been my close friend for such a long time. And I think the journey just took off and it's been such a pleasant journey. This is very different, but I'm so happy. First of all, congratulations to you for starting Finesse and Flair, and it's doing amazing. And I wish you
Thank
more and
you.
more success. I don't know how many people have known you as a pageant coach and a mentor as well as a stylist who have been on board for Mrs. India UK also. So it's just doubled up my joy for being on your platform as well and support. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you, Aditi. So I have to, before I start with anything else, I have to tell you that I have always looked up to you as somebody who is, what you're so inspiring to women. I'm sure you're inspiring to men as well. But to me, I have seen that you are so good at empowering women. I have seen how you have personally, I have seen how you've been handling women, Mrs. India UK, of course, that I have been a part of for the last 3 years now, and I've seen you being a beautiful mother, a wife, a daughter. You handle so many roles with such amazing, effortlessly. You just get into every role. And of course, I've always been a big admirer of your style as well. Like, look at what you're wearing today. Absolutely love each and every outfit that you wear. So, thank you so much, Aditi, for coming. It really means a lot to me that you've taken out time. I know you're a very busy body. So, thank you for coming and taking out time for my show.
I am lucky today. It's my pleasure, actually, Via. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks, Aditi. So, Aditi, now that you know Finesse and Flair, I don't know if you've been following the episodes, but this is about people who are very inspirational to me personally in terms of their styling, their sense of fashion, how inspirational they've been to me in my journey. So, what is your quintessential style? How do you interpret style?
I think what I'm today wearing itself is my style. I'm more into jackets. I'm more into pearls. Uh, I'm more into solids, not very much into florals actually. I feel any kind of style or any kind of outfit that gives me kind of a positive vibe I would say that would be my quintessential style. I would say that, yes.
And I have to add one thing I've always seen in most of your pictures. I love the fact that I know you love boots, because in so many pictures I see you wearing boots, whether it's with trousers or with skirts or with dresses, and you carry it off so beautifully. I love the fact that you love these boots, and of course in London it goes beautifully with the weather, which works out really well.
Totally true.
So Aditi, what is your that one outfit which is your favoriteest outfit in your closet?
When I'm not working.
So pajamas, comfort wear, totally lounge wear.
I my most favorite combination and what I prefer is a simple white T-shirt and a white, denims,
Okay.
which is the long one. So white and white is the combination that really, really I love it. And denim's not long, like 3/4 kind of a denim. So that is what something which you would find me often, and that is something which is comfortable for me. And I enjoy the color because it's such a pure color. I've always loved having white and white combinations in, and it becomes easier for me to just reflect myself with that particular color. And I thoroughly enjoy just having something plain, simple. If not white, then I you would see me in black most of. Even if you run through my
Yes,
Instagram,
I have. I have seen a lot of black. Yeah, great.
though I am experimental with colors and designs and style and all, but simple white t-shirt and a white jegging is something which I would love throughout.
Wow. So, Aditi, you've grown up in the city of dreams, Bombay, and then you moved to Singapore, where you won this amazing title of Mrs. Global India Expat in 2015. And thereafter, you moved to London, where you've continued shining with your work. So, I want you to tell people about Brandwalk Limited, your company. How did it start, and what is it all about?
So ideally, I have always been a professional. Okay, I have always been working throughout, and entrepreneurial journey was something which I had never ever dreamt of, or I had never thought of. I would always say that I want to do a job in the bank, and I would want to, just do 9 to 5, which is which is purely a lie now. No job is 9 to 5.
95, exactly.
Okay, no job is 9 to 5. It is 24/7, whatever it is.
Totally.
So. Brandwalk has a very beautiful story, actually. I was working for a production house, and then one day I thought that, let me try something on my own. And that is when one day I was just walking towards the riverside, and the names, because I was in Singapore, the name also correlates to the cooking that they do it. And in Chinese household, the wok is a very essential,
Yeah.
so I always thought that okay, we should have something like that. And my company itself states that we can actually integrate multiple marketing roles and functions, and have the right ingredients for brand positioning and strategizing. And then we can support each and every brand. And it's not just brand per se for companies, but it is also personal branding.
Mhm.
And for personal branding, I would say I have learned through the pageant itself. Uh, a pageant journey, I think it started somewhere when I was in third year of my college, very early. And I wanted to be in the pageant, but I couldn't be in the pageant at that point of time due to my personal, some contingency and all. When I landed in Singapore, I thought, why not? I've taken a break from the career. I have just had my first daughter, and she was just a year old. I said, okay, let's do something new. Let's do something which probably I will enjoy. So there was not winning or losing part of it, but it was more of challenging yourself. And the pageant for I was a part of Mrs. Singapore also, Mrs. Singapore finalist in 2013. And after that, I went ahead with Mrs. India Singapore uh, for the expats. The journey has been tremendous. It taught me about personal branding. Okay, I felt that there are these multi-talented women who come to this platform.
Mhm.
Amount of talent that they get in front of that platform on one stage is incredible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely, it's giving me goosebumps right now. Also, every time I look at the journey, I try resonate the fact that where I was and where I am today, major portion of that credit goes to this pageant platform.
I
And
agree. Yeah.
oh, and seriously, I mean, it also relates to one very essential part of my life, that I could actually correlate both my passion as well as my career aspiration and join it together. Because being from, coming from a background with branding and strategy, coming from, someone who loves to be on the social media, someone who's obsessed with these little things, on Instagram, Facebook. Whether it's I have absolutely experimented all the platforms,
Yeah.
fun with it. So that is how I think the brand work took forward a step as a milestone in UK. And in UK, we started Mrs. India UK, and Mrs. India UK has been the pioneer pageant. So earlier there were no pageants for the married women over there, especially for the British Indians and the Indians who are in UK. So my
Right.
only aim throughout my journey has been that Indian women should get recognition, and they can get recognition in any platform for that matter. But over here, I was confident that pageant is something which I have taken up the journey. I knew that the training does allow you to transform, does allow you to change your mindset, does allow you to make you feel beautiful. And ultimately, when you sit down and you see these beautiful journeys weave together, I
Yeah,
think that is something which I'm always content with. And the most beautiful part, we are even we met because of the pageant journey. So
absolutely. We met because of Mrs. India UK. Yeah.
yeah. So yes, so somewhere the passion and aspiration has come in together. Though never in my dream I had any aim and ambition of starting something like Brand Vogue or Mrs. India UK. I always feel that I'm the chosen one for Mrs. India UK because it just popped up. It was like a eureka moment for me. Okay, okay, I could have had a lot of people ask me also why Mrs. India UK, why not, very local name, or why not for the locals and all. Of course, it would have been possible at that point of time. But when you move abroad and when you are settled over there and when you try to, look for a shoulder, you always look for an Indian shoulder.
Yeah.
Somewhere that
You're
patriotic
right.
feeling does come out. Somewhere you feel that you should be amongst your community and celebrate these small wins and bring it to the bigger platform. And I think the immense support that I got from UK as well as in my journey during Singapore has been, I think, a blessing throughout. So my journey, I think,
I
I
think
will.
you've done a splendid job, Aditi, because I mean, I personally know the women who came in because I was a part of it as well, and how you transformed them and how they've gone further to represent, at Mrs. Universe and so many other pageants. And I've personally seen the transformation. So I think it's Mrs. India UK, it's doing its role and its job really, really well. And you're coming out with some brilliant talent, some really inspirational women, which is great. I also wanted to ask you, so Brandwalk was also a part of Zakir Khan, right? Who's the first comedian. So how did that happen in the UK?
So fortunately, with Mrs. India UK, like I said, we had some good network. Probably the networking was wide at that point of time because that was something a new platform, and at the same time, Brandbook in its own had some aspirations that how we would grow Brandbook. So we also did Zakir Khan show with colors. So I kind of sponsored it for Manchester and Birmingham, and I never wanted to do live concerts or anything because they are already there in abroad or even in
Right,
wanted to try out something different, which just allows people to laugh and just spend some good humorous time when they enter in the auditorium or something. And that is where I think, because at that point of time, Colors was supporting us,
right.
and specifically, yes. So that was an extension of our journey, extension of the relationship with Colors, and that is how the Zakir Khan, when he was supposed to come for the UK tour, I was blessed to again do the show for Manchester and Birmingham, and it was amazing. We had a lot of fun, very down to earth. A lot of times you do feel kicks when the celebrities come in front, but it was amazing to have that show also along with Miss India UK in, yeah, a while back. Yes.
And this year you're taking it to a different level because Mrs. India UK this year is going online, right? It's going to be held now next month as an online pageant, which I think again the way you are dealing with it with the present scenario is again a brilliant, brilliant thing to do.
So I think first of all, over here, I would like to actually thank Queen and Rose because they have been the strengths of pillar for Mrs. India UK. I have always dreamt of winners coming forward and taking the directorship for every year or however longer they want to. And our family has grown. So even Pradnya and Nisha, who has been, the first winners, they have till
Women,
date
yeah.
together having sessions, mentoring, judging and all. So the involvement and engagement, what was planned, is happening, and that is I think that is the most biggest reward, I would say. This year we thought of planning online, so online sessions took off. We could do the orientation, so Rose, Queen, and everyone could do their orientation at that point of time, just before the lockdown.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of sessions, including via your session, which
Yeah, which was so much of fun. That was my first online session, and I was wondering how I'm going to cope up with it, but I think it went off really well. I loved it. It was great fun. Styling women online was
yeah,
never
like,
something I thought I'll do, but it was great fun.
well, I think, yeah, now we are living in a digital world and staying connected. So thoroughly enjoyed the online sessions that were happening. There are multiple, the aim is not just learn about the pageant, but also beyond pageant, which includes, styling, whether it's makeup and all, which is going to stay with you forever. And a lot of
Mm.
women who enjoy those sessions. Styling is one of the best and one of the most, I think, awaited session for them, because they
All
really
women love it. Yeah,
how
totally.
not miss that session. But at the same time, we try to build in a life and personality skills as well. So that is something that allows them to actually discover some goals and plan some kind of, forward journey, I would say, where they would want to progress. So with whether it is, understanding their own values, principles, and how do they take forward, how do they articulate, how do they communicate, which is very
Yeah,
essential in today's world. If you want to be a public
absolutely.
figure, I think communication is something which needs to be there. You cannot just miss out, and it has to be a complete package of personality. So that is something which is happening now. Fortunately, we kept on waiting. Rose and Queen also kept on waiting, and now fortunately, if we receive any kind of a venue and all, we would definitely have a physical crowning ceremony. Uh,
Okay.
with considering all the safety and health issues, and having only minimum number, and also at the same time we will try to be online, or we'll have some avenues where
Some
I don't,
audience as well.
but
Right.
without having a physical celebration of actual that crowning moment, and that I think we don't want to miss it.
You
So
don't want to miss that. Right. Yeah.
I know a lot of pageants are happening online. A lot of pageants, they want to do an award, but I think the queen or the winner, the title holder, deserves to be physically present and get the crown.
And yeah, that's a different, and it's once in a lifetime opportunity for them. So definitely, I think it's important for it to be done. Even I believe in that totally, that it should be in physical presence rather than online, because it can't be the same feeling. It just
Yeah.
can't. It's not possible.
So I think Rose is trying hard. So I'm happy that Rose and Queen have really taken forward this journey. And Rose, being the winner of 2019, she has come as a director, and she's doing complete justice.
Brilliant job. Absolutely. A really good job to it. Yeah, great. Okay, so Aditi, before we finish, I have a little rapid fire round, some fun questions for you.
Yes.
So, although I know you really well, but this is just the fun element added to it. So, what do you prefer, formal or casual wear?
I prefer formal wear actually.
Indian or Western?
Western.
Black or white?
White.
Okay, I knew, yeah, I knew for you it would be white. What is the first thing you notice about a woman?
First thing I notice about the women, I think smile.
Okay, and what's your favorite color?
White. Yeah.
Right, I knew that. Okay, what's your favorite food?
Indian, actually. This is a very surprising thing. Everybody thinks that I'm into green tea, I'm into this particular Mexican and all that. No, I am a person who needs roti,
Where
dal
does
chawal.
it go? But where does it go?
That is a major secret, which I'll tell you another time. When you have two active kids, then yes, definitely it goes in that the calories get burnt in the house
And
itself.
when you're a super active woman anyway, you're doing so many roles meticulously with, like I said, effortlessly, totally. So obviously all the calories are getting burnt there. But thank you so much, Aditi. Really appreciate you taking out time. And thank you so much. And all the very best for Mrs. India UK 2020, which is coming up really, really soon. And I hope to see you in person very, very soon as well.
Yes, thank you so much, Bia, for having me on Finesse and Flair. And again, once again, you have been a dear friend. I don't know how many people know, but Bia is one of the most rarest gems that I would have found, and she's someone who can be a friend for a lifetime. So I am, kind of so blessed to have you, Bia, and wish
Likewise, Aditi,
you
likewise. Like I
success
said,
and a prosperous journey. And I hope to do lots more along with you as well.
absolutely. We have a long way to go
That's
still together. So, yes, looking forward to that. And thank you so much for this. Really appreciate you coming for this
Thank
show.
you so much. Thank
Thanks, Aditi. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you.